We enter today's episode having built a little bit of a win streak here. After an 0-5 start, we now sit here at 3-5. Josh Uche, your reigning defensive player of the week, with a 4-sack game. To start this episode, we do have our bye week, and I'll use that bye week to just get a little bit of a boost in XP across the team. Got some upgrades off of that. Starting here with starting quarterback Kevin Blatchford. We're going scrambler mostly to try to get him some short accuracy, but we get none of that here. That's his lowest accuracy, and scrambler is typically good for that, but not in this case. Mac Wilson will go field general, my favorite off-ball linebacker upgrade, getting him to 75 overall, and he remains a scheme fit. Kelvin Joseph, having slot is good for him, and he gets 3 in-man coverage. Like to see that up to 73 now. Today's opponent will be the Houston Texans, and of course they have CJ Stroud, absolute balled out in his rookie year, and he's earned himself a really good rating in Madden off of that. Dameon Pierce, a good power back. Gotta watch out for him breaking tackles. Tank Dell, their number 1 receiver here. Dalton Schultz is a good tight end. Former Dallas Cowboy. Decent run blocker. Really good hands. Laramie Tunsil, an excellent pass protector. One of the best in the business at that certain aspect of the job. So this offense definitely has some good pieces on it. It'll be a test for our defense today as we try to continue that win streak that we've been able to go on here. Will Anderson here, another excellent rookie, definitely has a good chance to be rookie of the year. As I record this, of course, those have not been announced, but he was awesome in year 1. And he too has great ratings in the game because of it. Just, you expect a really good draft class when you pick 2 and 3, but dang, they still exceeded expectations here with their first draft, I think. Stingley, a great man coverage corner. Zone, still a work in progress with him though. Talking about how we want to stop this team. They're better running than they are passing this year, so we'll try to defend that. Going against them, they're not very good against the pass, and so we'll try to exploit that today, and let's hop into it. Gonna have both teams in their alternate uniforms today. Last week's stats, Stroud only threw 15 passes and he had 3 touchdowns, so that's pretty impressive. Hopefully we can slow him down in this one and extend our win streak even more. Was not expecting us to get on this hot streak, of course, after an 0-5 start, but now that we're here, I'd like to continue it. We do have that minus stamina that came from our bye week scenario that we'll have to keep in mind today. We might see some players tired on the field more than we're used to. Whether or not that affects our gameplay, we'll just have to see it here. But I'm excited for this matchup. A very exciting young team in Houston. CJ Stroud will take the field first. 11 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions here. As we approach the halfway point of the season, this game is kind of that halfway point game. 8 games before, 8 games after this one as well. Dameon Pierce going to get the ball, and it's a big carry to start off the game. 13, just like that. A big hole opened up for the running back, and he bursts right on through it. From the 35, 3 tight ends all on the left side of the formation for Houston. Pierce in the backfield. He'll get the carry again. And it's another big hole. Tripped up right before midfield, but 2 straight first down runs. Defensive line getting dominated here these first 2 snaps. Now Houston will go back to pass. Stroud is lofting it and is picked off. Delpit on the interception. After running the ball 2 times for 25 yards, they decide to go to the air. And it will not work out for them. Big time free agent signing Grant Delpit. The leaping grab will shift momentum in Memphis' favor here as we see rookie Kevin Blatchford take the field for the first time today. His season has started to trend upwards. Now as we see 12 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. That ratio was not 2-to-1 or anywhere near it earlier on. And so like to see the direction that is trending. And that's also obviously a big help for our win streak now, is having a quarterback that's taking a little bit better care of the ball. We get a hold here on the first play of the game from Cole Strange. Not the start you're looking for. So backed up to 1st and 16 now. A lot of Texans there in the box. We're going to run it anyway and get a good gain off of it. McBride filling in for the injured Keaton Mitchell. He's going to gain 9 yards. We're going to keep that 2-back backfield here and give it to McBride again. This time he's not going anywhere. He loses 2 of the yards he just gained, putting us in a 3rd and long situation. Blatchford, play action. Has a shot downfield to Gabe Davis, but is broken up by Jones. Incomplete on the first pass attempt of the day, and that will force the punt. Houston starting from the 16. That's a nice run stop there. And Freddie Jennings on the tackle. Second and 10 now for Stroud. 2 tight ends in the game from the gun. Stroud back to pass. He's got a man 7 yards downfield. That'll put Houston in a 3rd and short situation. Pull back into the game. Brevin Jordan crossing the formation in motion. It's going to be a give to Pierce, and the run game continues to work for Houston here. Pickup of about 5 or 6 on the 3rd and 3 situation. 8.5 left here in the first quarter. Play action for Stroud. Over the middle, he's got a man wide open. That's Tank Dell to midfield. Protection was there, and Stroud threw it right on the money for a big play for Houston. Under center. Stroud fakes the give to Pierce. On the run, makes a throw there, but a little bit dangerous. Almost picked off by Mack Wilson. It's now 2nd down. Stroud to pass once more. Tries to dump it off. It looked like he was trying to run there for a second too. Couldn't decide which he liked best. Ended up just throwing it into the dirt. 3rd and 10. Stroud rolling to his left, throwing a crossbody just to no one in particular. Got to be a stop here for Memphis. Twelve personnel for the Thunderbirds to start their next drive at the 13. Bijan Robinson has a massive hole, and he's down the right sideline. Jalen Petrie in pursuit, but he's not catching up to him. Bijan is gone. 87-yard touchdown for the superstar running back is how the scoring gets started in this one. Spiking the ball down. What a play. The blocking was perfect, and Bijan with the speed able to outrun the defense all the way to the house. That's what I'm talking about. Explosive plays. Houston starts from the 25 their next drive. Going to be a quick throw to the boundary. Gain of 4. Second down. Play action for Stroud. He dumps it off again. This one's not going anywhere. Blackman right there on the tackle. Loss of 3 for Houston. It's 3rd and long. 3 and out here after the touchdown would be huge. Stroud. He's not gonna go anywhere. He's sacked for a big time loss. Keith Givens, the man putting the pressure on him. And it's 3 and out Houston. Bijan with the carry here. Another flag on the field. This might be our second hold of the game. That's exactly what it is. Carlos Roman, the fullback, the guilty party there. We respond with bringing in 3 tight ends here. Bijan. Minimal gain. From the 39, it's 2nd down Memphis. Latchford. Clean pocket. Throw to the sideline is complete to fellow rookie Kevin Williamson. Puts us in a 3rd down and manageable. Latchford looking and throwing it out of bounds. I think he could have at least hit that target in the flat, giving him a chance to run for the extra yardage, but instead, it'll be a Memphis punt. Good run stop there by Buddy Johnson to start this Texans drive. CJ Stroud, empty backfield. Throw quickly to the tight end, Dalton Schultz, but is broken up. Our defense has another 3 and out chance here. 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. It's picked off for the 2nd time today. Demir Hale, the rookie, with the big time pick. Excellent coverage there. Basically ran the route for the receiver. And Stroud gave him the ball. Coming off a pick 6 in his last game. This late round rookie's on fire. So an excellent opportunity to extend our lead now. Cannot screw this up. Need at least 3, if not 7 here. 2nd and 5. Latchford. He's going deep into the end zone. It's tipped away. Dangerous there. We had 2 Texans in coverage. Now 3rd and 5. Latchford back to pass once more. Protection holds up, and he's got a man in the end zone. That is Gabe Davis for 6. We capitalize off the big time turnover and give ourselves a 2-possession lead here early in the first quarter. Nicely done by Blatchford, and of course, beautiful protection from the line to allow that play to develop. When everything comes together like that, you get the big plays. Now Houston needs to get some explosive plays of their own, and they're going to do that right away with Damian Pierce. I mean, just the 3rd massive run for him today. Got to worry about how we're defending the run right now. Stroud under center. He's rolling to his left, trying to throw the ball downfield, but that one is broken up by Uche, who hit him while he was trying to throw. Second down. Stroud over the middle, deep downfield. That one is off the hands of Nico Collins. Gonzalez was draped all over him. Would have been a sweet catch, but instead it's 3rd and 10 for Houston. Stroud throws right at the marker, and he's got his man, Nico Collins, right back with the catch the very next play. Puts Houston right up there near midfield, slightly in Memphis territory for this next set of downs. Houston goes bunch formation on the right. Passing out of it, Stroud goes right back to that same spot. This time Tank Dell with the reception. Maybe Houston's found a look they like there on that left side going against Rookie Hill, who did just have an interception. Stroud can't find anything he likes. Eventually has to throw it away towards the sideline. Just 6 of 15 on the outing for Stroud. And we saw his stats before the game. He's playing really well, but this defense has showed up here in today's effort. Holding that run to just a gain of 2. Going to be another 3rd down situation right on that borderline field goal range. So you have to wonder what Houston will do here. Last play of the first quarter. It's going to be a screen pass on 3rd and 8. And Dameon Pierce is going to have the first. He had blockers and didn't really even need to use them there. Pick up the first down. Here he picks up 6 on the run to start the second quarter. Stroud. Quick throw. In breaker. Gonna have the first down once more. Houston driving here. Looking to put their first points on the board. Stroud. The give. This time it's to not Dameon Pierce. That's Michael Carter with his first attempt of the matchup. Stroud hands off once more. This one we stopped up after a gain of 3. 3rd down again. Another opportunity for the defense to get a stop. They've been good today, but Houston is driving here. Stroud to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Gonzalez in coverage. Having some words there with Tank Dell. Houston will keep the offense on the field. They will not settle for 3 here. They're going all or nothing. Dameon Pierce with the handoff, and he had no chance. Anthony Jennings and Grant Delpa combine on the stop. That one was not even close. So that'll bring out the Memphis offense. They're going to go 2 backs here in the backfield. Starting at the 6, and that play is not going anywhere. It worked the first time we ran it, but the last 2 have gone backwards. We might want to table that one for later. Jumbo package for the Thunderbirds. It's going to be a handoff to Bijan. He's going to gain some yardage here. This might be a little bit of a give-up drive here. We'll see what Coach Smart decides to do on 3rd down. Just trying to make sure we have space to get the punt off. Latchford in the end zone, evading and finding a man past the sticks. Javier Hendricks on the reception. Nicely done by Blatchford. I thought for a moment there we might get the safety, but instead we get the first down. Blatchford over the middle downfield. It is caught. First down once more. Hendricks on the reception. Might have got slightly banged up there, but it looks like he's okay to stay in the game. That one was right on the money. And it needed to be. X Factor activated for Blatchford for the first time that we've seen that in his career. Play action. Goes to the flat, finds his man Bijan. Gain of 9. A very sharp start to this game for the rookie quarterback. Second and 1. Quick sit-down route for Gabe Davis is going to pick up the first. That gets Blatchford up to 70% completion here on the day. This one over the middle, just off the mark. Maybe a slight miscommunication there between Blatchford and his receiver. Under 7 minutes left in the half. That one is broken up. Going for a lot of these sit-down routes right now. Third and 10. What does the offense come up with? Blatchford, he is in trouble and he's going down. Back behind midfield. Houston brought some pressure and they get home with it. Man in motion for the Texans as they start this drive. It's a give to Pierce. He'll gain 2 yards. Stroud in the gun. Takes the snap. Looks downfield and just cannot find his man. Coverage is pretty good there from Hall as well. Third down. Stroud. He's in trouble. Jalen Carter is going to chase him down for the sack. That one was quick. Stroud had no chance there. Jalen Carter, what a play. Blatchford, he's going to get sacked. Seeing just a little bit too much of this sack action here in this second quarter. Bernard just got there so quick, though. I don't know if Blatchford really had a chance on that play, though. Don't love him running back and losing an extra 4 or 5 yards. More than he needed to on the sack. He doesn't really have the speed to evade. That one's broken up over the middle by Cashman. So a very tough 3rd and 21 situation. Blatchford. He's going to take another sack. My goodness. Sometimes the guy just needs to learn to get the ball out of his hands. I mean, those were not great sacks. Again, the first one, don't know what he could have done about it other than not make it 4 or 5 more yards lost than it needed to be with that second one. Just get rid of the ball, my guy. Second down here for Houston. Stroud right at the sticks as Dalton Schultz. Couple of tight ends here in the game for the give to Dameon Pierce, but CJ Board was all over that play. Loss of 4. Just blew that play up at the line of scrimmage. And Pierce had no chance at all there as we get to the 2-minute warning here. 14-0. Memphis Thunderbird lead. Stroud. Back to pass and misses his man. Looks like he had a little bit of space there for Nico Collins. So on 3rd and 14, Texans go bunch formation on the right, screen to the left. And Pierce will be stopped out of bounds, short of the line to gain. That means we got one more chance to extend our lead here in the half. Blatchford goes underneath to start the drive. Gain of 7 to Hendricks. He's had a good game today. Second down. Once again over the middle, and it's Hendricks again. This is the most involved we've seen him in a game so far. Already 5 catches. Blatchford. This time it's a dump off to the other rookie. Williamson doesn't really shoot upfield at all there, so it's just going to be a gain of 2. That one's broken up. I wish we'd throw the ball more than 3 yards downfield at some point in this drive. 3rd and 8. Carlos Roman checks in. Blatchford. He's got a man. It's Javier Hendricks again. Past midfield. Inside the 30 to the 26. What a half for the rookie. My goodness. They're having some drop issues this year, but they're not showing up today. And you got to give credit to the throw on the run, too, which was right on the money. Down to 21 seconds left. We still have 2 timeouts. Snap the ball, please. Thank you. It's to Bijan, and nobody's in front of him. It's going to score a touchdown. The second big-time score from Bijan in the half. Both of his touchdowns coming from more than 20 yards out. Of course, the other one coming from more than 80 yards out. But the big plays are what define that first half for Memphis. Whether the turnovers on defense or the big-time plays from Bijan, that's what's given us that 21-0 lead here. To start half number 2, which we did not start well, with a loss of 2. Now going underneath for a short gain, getting about half that yardage back before 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Blatchford getting pursued. He's going down. And Charlie Kyle is injured on the play. He has not had a very good game today. It's allowed Grenard a bunch of sacks, but we go 3 and out. By the way, Charlie Kyle has like 97 injury. So the fact that he's getting injured here and going to the locker room, so it might be a multi-week one, is a little annoying. Stroud. Over the middle for a gain of 4. Third down and 5. Texans motion to an empty backfield. Stroud. That one's knocked away by Devin Bush. Nice play. Over the middle of the field. That's a stop for the Thunderbirds. We'll start from the 20. Blatchford with a little Texas route to Robinson for first down yardage. He's, of course, having himself an excellent game today. Here he gets the carry. Jukin. Gaining 3. He only has 4 carries here in the 3rd quarter. We actually haven't had the ball a ton. And the Texans have run more plays than us. We just have had explosive plays. The gain there, more of the standard variety as we get 3rd and 2 coming up. Blatchford has a man. That's Kevin Williamson. That'll be first down, Memphis. Just because we're up 21-0 does not mean I want us to cruise here in this half. Want to extend that lead just a little bit further here as Bijan's carrying some dudes for 8 yards there. Puts him at 100 yards rushing on the day. Of course, he's also been involved receiving. Second down. Latchford gets the ball out. He had a man, but he just threw it off target. Had Bijan one-on-one against the linebacker. That's just a matchup you like. Just couldn't hit him accurately there. On 3rd and 2, though, it'll be an easy pickup on the ground. Fresh set of downs from the 40-yard line. 2 tight ends in the game. Swing route to Robinson. That one's not getting anywhere. They're going to say he loses 4. Are they not giving him any forward momentum there at all? Or was his forward momentum to that spot? We swing it out again. Gains the yardage back. So it's 3rd and 10 from the 40. McBride in the backfield. Blatchford is just throwing that one off target. So the drive stalls out just outside of field goal range. Pierce going to get the carry here to start the drive. He gains 7. C.J. Stroud looking to change things up at the line. Has a man motion into the backfield here, but he's still going to pass it. That one's broken up by Gonzalez. Looked like that one might have been able to be picked too, but it'll just fall incomplete. Third and 3. Bunch formation on the left. Stroud goes over the middle and has a man. He takes the hit. Holds on to the ball as well. And that'll extend this Texans drive. Four minutes left here in the third. That is caught downfield by Dalton Schultz. The hit was well timed, but he held on through it. So it's going to be a big play by the Texans, getting them in Thunderbird territory. Pull back into the game for the Pierce run. He threw a nice block there, and it's going to spring Pierce for a gain of 15. I feel like all of his yards are on like 5 runs in this game. Texans doing a nice job creating explosives on the ground. Pierce again. It's time for 3. C.J. Stroud, that one is caught by Nico Collins, going to the ground with it. Another one that I thought maybe had the potential to be picked there. Stroud is being aggressive here with some of his throws. Pierce in the flat. Nice wrap-up tackle. Going to keep that to just a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 from the 13. Stroud, plenty of time underneath. Has a man right up near the sticks. That's Valdez-Scantling. 3rd and inches now. The air once more to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Houston, Tank Dell on the reception. Gets Houston on the board. It took them nearly 3 full quarters to do it. But now it's just a 14-point game, and certainly anything can happen with that kind of deficit. Let's finish out this game strong. Starting play action. Gonna find Hendricks, who goes down to the ground to get the catch. In a 6. Looks like we might run one more play before the end of the quarter. We will. Robinson. Going to be stopped up short of the line to gain. So, we'll start the fourth quarter with a 3rd and 1 opportunity. Fullback in. He's going to get the ball. And he's going to get the first down in a 5. Of course, Roman had the massive touchdown last episode. That was his first touch today. It was a nice one. Under center. Give to Robinson. Solid run of 8. 130 yards on the number 5 rushing defense in the league. Say we're doing a pretty good job, although, of course, we had one massive run doing a lot of that work, but I feel like even without that run, we're doing pretty good on a run-by-run basis. It's just the volume's not quite there in this game. Again, because of the explosive plays, it's not really a complaint. Just merely an observation, as Christian Harris was injured on this 5-yard run for Houston. Looking a little frustrated on the sidelines, but he's staying there, so I imagine he could be back soon. 2 backs flanking Blatchford in this formation. To give to McBride, and once again, that play is not working. He had 9 yards on 1 rush. Now he has 4 yards on 4 rushes. I say we stop that play. Wanted to stop it after 2 failures, but after 3, we got to be done with it. 3rd and 7. Blatchford's just going to throw this one away. His completion percentage has certainly come down here since a strong start, and that's a diving pick. What a play by Grant Delpit. And this team continues to come through with the explosive plays. That's kind of the identity of this team, on this winning streak, is the explosives. This isn't a team that, is going to have the 12-play scoring drives, or is going to let the offense eke its way down and then settle for the field goal in the red zone. That's not really what we're all about. We're about the big plays, and here we let one up. With the interception, trying to find Gabe Davis in the end zone. We give the ball right back to Houston, and that's the thing when you want to be an explosive play team that gets the big plays. Sometimes you're going to make the mistakes as well, but you live with those. So far, that kind of strategy's been working. Our defense, not great. We'll give up, a bunch of big runs to Pierce today, but we're creating turnovers, we're creating sacks, and ultimately those are drive killers. And so you'll take the 10-plus yard runs from Damian Pierce in exchange for it. That was an absolute seed by C.J. Stroud up the seam there. Finding Nico Collins just right in stride. Blackman just a little bit too far behind and put it on him before Delpit had a chance to range over there and make a play on the ball. Houston instantly in Memphis territory. Stroud. That one's picked off. It's our 4th of the day. Stroud had only 3 interceptions coming into today's episode. He's thrown 4 in this game. The last 3 drives have all ended in interceptions between these two teams. Blatchford has a man on a little bit of a tight end wheel. Kevin Williamson. Big game. From the 38. Bijan in the backfield with Blatchford. It's a quick throw to the sideline. Hendricks gains 7. Up near 370 yards of offense today. Been a very productive day in the office for our guys. Hendricks, 110 yards receiving on 9 catches. Blatchford now all alone with Bijan motioning out. Finds a man. Gabe Davis threw it behind him, but he makes the grab nonetheless. For a Memphis first down, excuse me. Now we come up with the bunch formation. Ashford switching the play. He's got a man towards the corner. That's Kevin Williamson, who got wide open inside the 5. There we go. This is the Blatchford we were seeing earlier on in the game. Making throws downfield. From the 3. Bijan with 2 touchdowns today. Can he get the hat trick? Here he fights into the end zone. Yes, he does. 3 touchdowns for the superstar running back. Just improving what has already been an excellent day for him. 28-7 now. You got to imagine we've gotten pretty close to wrapping this game up. Maybe about a drive away from doing so. Need to stop here. Stroud. Rolling to his left. Has a man for the first down. Nico Collins on the catch. Putting himself pretty nice day in the office with 5 for 72. Stroud. Broken up there by Gonzalez. The seatbelt on. Down to 5.5 left in the game. Houston needs to start making stuff happen quick. Instead, it's going to be Jalen Carter making stuff happen, just shoving CJ Stroud in to the ground there. Didn't even need to go to the ground with him. Going to be 3rd and 17. To give. Not sure what that play call is all about. Even if you are going for it on 4th down, you want something more in kind of the 10-yard range probably on that 3rd down to get a better 4th down try. And a run's just not the way to do it. 4th and 16. Stroud just missed his man. Gonna be a stop for the defense. Thought he had a chance there for Collins. But they will be denied. So we have excellent starting field position, and we're gonna take advantage of it quickly here. Another catch for Javier Hendricks. Double-digit catches today. He's breaking out. Now we're down to the 2. A touchdown here would surely seal this game away. Williamson in motion. The give to Bijan stopped just short. Couldn't quite get his 4th touchdown here. But it looks like he might get another shot here with the big package in. He will get that shot, and this time he comes through. Touchdown number 4 on the day for Bijan Robinson. His best game in his career. And that would ultimately wrap up this game. We'll see one more play here. The Texans would get one more nice drive in, but it would result in the 5th interception of the game, the 3rd by Grant Delpit. Just the perfect way to end this game off in what was just a dominant day by our Memphis Thunderbirds, just creating explosive plays on both sides of the ball. And it got us a massive win, and all of a sudden we are just 4-5. You know, still a losing record, sure, but that's a team that you can start to maybe have some playoff hopes for here. Of course, the 5 interceptions for CJ Stroud. But Blatchford here, 23 of 34 for 270, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Like that game from him, just under a 100 on the rating. He was not great at times, but he was overall really good. You know, Robinson 135 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Hendricks is 132 yards. Bijan with an extra 50 yards and a touchdown in the air. And then, of course, Gabe Davis had that touchdown reception as well. Charlie Kyle would not ever come back into this game. I'm surely hoping he doesn't have a multi-week injury, because that would be very annoying. 2 TFLs and 2 sacks for Jalen Carter. Evans with a sack as well. Dealt with 3 interceptions today. Wilson and Hale had their own. Deflection out of Mac Wilson. And there you have it, 35-7, a big victory for our Thunderbirds. 4-game win streak to follow up the 5-game losing streak to start the year. It's been a wild ride here in year 2. Delpit here, I think we'll go hybrid. Gotta boost his man a little bit. We do get +2, and we also get him +1 overall, so he gets pick artist. A very fitting ability coming off a 3 interception game. I'll take it. Robinson, what do we do for him? I mean, he's already so good. We could start to maybe consider doing some receiving back upgrades, I feel like, for him. We'll do 1 here. For the most part, I like to do the other ones, but the occasional receiving back, +1 short route, +1 juke, a couple catching traffic, I'll take that for sure. So, multi-week injury, and it is Charlie Kyle. Dude, we drafted this dude with 97 injury, and he has a multi-week injury in his rookie year. I mean, that was one of the appeals of drafting him, other than the fact that he was just insanely good, was that he was never going to be injured or tired. And unfortunately, that just turned out to be not entirely true. Got a little bit of staff pointage here that we'll assign at the end of this episode as well. I think we'll go 1 more in staff modificators. We could also finish off our offensive line development too, but we can do that when we actually have a young center. So that's all I've got for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it and that you're enjoying this little winning streak. I am for sure. Be back soon with more. And until then, go Thunderbirds.